Hello everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel whereby we discuss matters nutrition. So if you're watching me for the first time, I promise you will fall in love with this channel. My name is Ken and I am a certified nutritionist. I also do content about nutrition and lifestyle. For my returning subs, thanks a lot for the support. I don't take it for granted. So guys, on our today's episode, we'll discuss about question and answer. So it will be a question and answer session about breastfeeding. And without wasting much time, guys, let's get into it. So our today's concern or our today's is just questions and then I answer, because on my previous videos I've seen people commenting they want to know about this, they want to know about that. So on our today's episode we're doing part 1 of question and answer session about breastfeeding. So the first thing I'll talk about is sunlight, sunbathing your baby. So someone wanted to know, ukijifungua leo unafaa uanze kuotesha mtoto jua lini? Now, what is the importance of kuotesha mtoto jua? Mkitoka pale nje kuotesha mtoto jua, how long are you supposed to kuotesha mtoto jua per session? Anafaa kuota jua ya saa ngapi? Na anafaa aota jua until when? That was our concern. So today I'll be answering that. Ukijifungua leo, even tomorrow, you can just start sunbathing your baby. You cannot wait for 2 weeks. There's no reason for that. You cannot wait for 3 weeks. But most of mothers will argue that wanangoja mtoto kwa mkubwa. There's no harm. Ukijifungua leo, just start. Even if it's immediately or tomorrow, just start. I think that one is answered. What is the importance of kuotesha mtoto jua? Jua iko na what we call vitamin D, and vitamin D is very crucial in their bodies. It helps to prevent rickets. It also helps in the absorption of a mineral called calcium that is used for bone health. Na pia jua is very important because inasaidia to prevent jaundice. I know most of you mothers have heard about jaundice, whereby is the yellowness of the eyes and the skin, which can be caused by mtoto kutoshiba. And I have always said that mtoto kutoshiba haimaanishi necessarily that mama hana maziwa. Unaweza kuwa na maziwa ya kutosha but mtoto hashibi. Why? Because of the duration of breastfeeding. So prevention of jaundice. Na kama pia kuna the jaundice iko kidogo, ukiotesha mtoto jua, it clears up. So jua very important. And ukitoka pale nje kuotesha mtoto wako jua, you must expose your baby. Bakisha vest na pampers. Why? Because we want the rays to hit the skin, not on the clothes. Hiyo jua, rays za jua tunataka zifikie on the skin. So expose your mtoto, bakisha vest na pampers. But sometimes common sense, kunaweza kuwa kuna jua but kuna baridi. So of course hautaweza kutoa mtoto nje kama kuna jua na kuna baridi. So about the time, we say from 6 in the morning up until 10. Hiyo jua ni mzuri, kuna vitamin D. And from 4 in the evening up to 6 for those 2 hours, hiyo jua iko na vitamin D. But now tukitoka pale nje, how long per session? 10 to 15 minutes or else 15 minutes to 20 minutes depending na ukali wa jua. Depending na ukali wa jua. So I think that one is very clear. Someone also asked how long are we supposed to breastfeed our babies? For me, I say no limitation. You cannot limit your baby to breastfeed. So mtoto anyonye vile anataka, even if it's 1 hour. But at times depends with the flow ya maziwa. So kama umejifungua leo, for example, maziwa inaweza kuwa very minimal. So you will find that these babies are breastfeeding for long, which is not bad. Wachana na yeye anyonye, because the more the baby breastfeeds, ndio anaendelea kustimulate hormones za kuachilia maziwa. So breastfeed as long as the baby wants to breastfeed on demand and after every 2 to 3 hours. That's what we say. So no duration for breastfeeding. Wacha mtoto anyonye vile anataka. vile anaendelea kunyonya maziwa yanaongezeka, the flow inaendelea kuongezeka, unapata within 30-40 minutes of continuous breastfeeding, yeah, ameshiba and then amelala. So you can find that most of the mothers, mtu ameweka mtoto chini after like 15 minutes, not because mtoto ameshiba, but it is because huyo mama amechoka, because during that breastfeeding session the mother is not supporting their back. I always say you have to support your back during breastfeeding. Why? So that you can be able to withstand the long hours of breastfeeding, or else you can support your back, because after like 3 months, if you continue breastfeeding without supporting your back, you'll start complaining of backaches. So you have to sit in an L shape, support your back maybe with a pillow, or unakaa kwa kiti yenye inakusupport vizuri, so that you can withstand those long hours of breastfeeding, and also hautaanza complain of backaches. Very important. Also, someone else wanted to know why a baby starts complementary feeding or feeding on family food, or why a baby is introduced on solid foods after 6 months. I always say complementary feeding, or just weaning, because most of you know it as weaning. It starts after 6 complete months and not at the beginning of 6 months. And I'll explain why. Number one, after 6 complete months, it's when the digestive system of that baby is fully developed. That is one of the main reasons. After 6 complete months, your baby is now able to digest anything else apart from your breast milk. So that is one of the reasons. Number two, we always try to avoid food allergies. Why? Kama tunasema huyu mtoto hawezi digest anything else apart from breast milk, and now you give, let's say, mangoes or maybe beef, huyu mtoto of course atapata allergy ya beef, because you are overloading the digestive system of this baby, and this baby cannot digest. So ataanza kupata allergies zenye zinaweza present themselves as maybe rashes on the cheeks, on the ends, na pia kwa mgongo. So we also try to avoid allergies. And then at 6 complete months, also you see the baby very active. So if the baby is very active, actually from around 5 months, you will realize your baby is becoming very active. How is it, Julia? So if the baby is very active, that means the baby is using a lot of energy. So that means this baby has energy requirements for our body in a day. So at 6 complete months, the energy requirements also increase. You will find that from 6 months until 1 year, your breast milk will be able to provide 50% of the energy requirements that baby requires in a day. Hata kama maziwa ni kiwango gani. The other 50% of the energy requirements will now start coming from food. Also, tujiulize ni nini kwa maziwa ya mama yenye inafanya this baby to grow for those 6 months. We call them nutrients. So that means this baby also has nutrient requirements on their bodies. So about the nutrient requirements, also at 6 complete months, the nutrient requirements increase. You'll find that your baby, the milk is providing 50% of the nutrient requirements that baby requires in a day. So the other 50% of the nutrients should come from foods. So we have energy requirements, and then nutrient requirements have increased. Those are another 2 reasons why we start feeding after 6 complete months. So we've talked about digestive system is now fully developed. We'll also have talked about, we also try to avoid food allergies. We've talked about the energy requirements have increased, nutrient requirements have also increased, whereby the energy and nutrient requirements, your milk will be able to provide 50% of that until 1 year. So the other 50% should now start coming from food. I have explained why a baby starts feeding after, or starts weaning after 6 complete months, and it's not at the beginning of 6 months. I hope that one is clear. So today is just part 1 of the question and answer questions. Question and answer session. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Part 2 of this video incoming in a few days. So just stick around, make sure you watch my videos until the end, share my videos, like, and also tupatane hapo kwa comment section. If you think there's something I can discuss, just comment on the comment section below and I will discuss about it. Thanks.